Landon.
I don't know what to say right now.
Man, great hunt this morning.
He's down. He's down. You son of a dick. Well, guys, if you're watching this video, you're wanting to know what is the best mix, or at least my favorite mix, to help your deer herd in the off season. So we're rolling into February here in Ohio. It has been a brutal January, absolutely freezing cold. I think we got almost 2 feet of snow. It was absolutely crazy here in Ohio with the snow, most snow in my lifetime. And these deer, I'm getting pictures of these deer on my Blackgate, and actually a really nice buck showed up. I believe it to be my number 2, and he is looking rough. So I've done a little bit of research. I've come up with a mixture that I think is going to work good. It's super high in protein, super high in fats, and it's got a bunch of vitamins and stuff in it to help their immune system, and it's got a bunch of attractants. So hopefully we can just pull all of the deer in my area to this area, and they can get loaded up with all of the minerals and the supplements that they need. So this is the mixture that I went with. Just starting out, I did like a little attractant. That is the Buck Bourbon 110 proof. And then I've got the Big Tine fortified blend. This is just like a wild game mixture. It's super high in protein though. And then I do the Golden Deer Nugget. I like this a lot. This has 3 times the fat level versus just a standard bag of corn. So it's really gonna fatten those deer up, get them, layered up so that they can survive those colder temps, keep going. And then it also has a bunch of vitamins in it to help their immune system. And then I normally just throw one of those trace mineral blocks out and a bag of corn out. So I'm gonna mix all of this. I just have a trash can here. I mix it all in, get a good mix, and then I'll run it out. I actually save that 50-pound bag from the feed store where I buy my corn, and I'll make a big mixture and I'll fill that bag up. It ends up being like 65, 70 pounds. Some of the bigger bags you can get 80 pounds. And I'll be able to run that out in my little wagon there. So I'm gonna get to mixing all this up. I'll let you guys see it, and then I'll actually show like a pop-up of everything, like as far as like protein percentage and fat percentage on the screen. I'll just take a picture and throw it up so that you guys can see all the percentages of it, and how many pounds I'm getting. And it ends up being a really nice mix of protein and fats. And I've been looking and doing a whole bunch of different research on it for the last pretty much the last 2 weeks, really trying to figure out what will be the best mixture. So I'm gonna get it all dumped in there. I'll pop up those and I'll show you guys the mix once it's in the trash can and all mixed up. All right, guys, so far all we have in here is the Golden Nugget, some standard corn, and then that classic wild game mix. So it's already starting to fill up the trash can, and we still haven't even put in the Big Tine or the Buck Bourbon. So that's next. Well, we just got out to the permission piece. We've got about an 80-pound bag as well as that mineral block, and we're headed back to where my Blackgate camera's at. We're gonna throw this up. We've actually already done some shed hunting, so ended up finding a pretty cool set of sheds when we still had the snow on the ground here. And like I said, one of the bucks that's showing up here is just, he looks rough. He looks like he's been through a few things. We got little legs behind me. He's coming. He's helping me today. But he just, I don't know if he's injured. I don't know if he got shot or stabbed by an antler or something, but he just showed up looking really rough. He had already shed. And him shedding didn't have me super concerned because we've had a few early bucks shed already, but it's definitely a little concerning the way he's looking. I'll throw a picture of him up. Hopefully this minerals and this food will get him right, and we'll be able to get into the spring and he can grow a real good rack. I'm thinking that he is my number 2 buck that I was chasing this year. If not, he's definitely my number 3. He's one of the 2. There were 3 bucks out here that were mature, and I think 2 of them were 4, and I think this is one of the 4-year-olds. I have an idea which one I think it is, but It's hard to say for sure. He's yelling for me. Come on. Come on. We got to feed the deer. He's got to get all the sticks off the path. So we're going to get this out for him, and I'll show you guys a little bit of the setup when we get down there. All right, guys. We got the Blackgate right there. We got our mix right there with the trace mineral. So Blackgate's going to get everything that's coming in. Rhett, you like it? You like it? Yeah. If Rhett approves, I'd say the deer approve. So we got all this thrown out. Rhett's going to get a wagon ride back to the car, and actually going to change some batteries in this Blackgate. But I absolutely love this spot. I'm hoping that these deer will come in and they'll eat this up, and they'll be able to get some good mineral. And we've probably got enough in that trash bag to get us, or the trash can, to get us through the month. So the entire month of February, we'll be feeding these guys high protein, high fat, and just really giving them all the minerals and vitamins that they need to grow and to be healthy. Yep, the deer are gonna come. You are right, buddy. So we're gonna get out of here. I would say these deer will be here pretty quick. You can see the ground is just absolutely tore up where I've been feeding all through the month of January. I started just feeding heavy in here after I killed my buck, hoping to hold deer in here, keep them safe, and just help them through the winter. And honestly, I think that's the only reason that this buck that's been coming in has made it, because he's looking rough. And but I know that he's had food here at least, and now he's going to have a ton of protein and a ton of fat to eat on and get him through this hard time and get him into the spring. Once everything starts greening up, he'll have a lot of natural browse in here. And I think if I can get him into the spring and summer, he'll be fine, and he'll have high protein all the way to the spring. So fingers crossed, hopefully he makes it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is what works for me. This is what I like using. Rhett approves of it. I'm sure the deer approve of it. Do this stuff for your deer herd, and I promise you it will pay off in the fall.